Dr. Ivan, we've been talking about cell phones, but you also mentioned Wi-Fi's. Would you explain the difference between cell phone signals and Wi-Fi signals?
Sure, I'll try to do my best within my knowledge. Okay, they're both microwaves done in different frequencies. And there's also different intensity to the signal. The intensity, the higher the intensity, the more the biologic effect. When you're cooking, the higher you put the intensity, the faster you cook.
Right.
So in this the cell phone, the higher the intensity, the faster you cook your brain. I'm kidding, it's a joke, but that's understandable, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, in the Wi-Fi systems are wireless systems that come to you. And the cell phone system is also a sort of a wireless system because it transmits an image. It comes from the cell tower to your phone, and then your phone transmits it until you can understand the message that was sent through the air. Now, the difference between both cell phone and Wi-Fi systems is the time you're exposed to it. In a cell phone system, you can just finish talking 5 minutes and put it off, and you break off the communication with the tower, and you stop getting the microwaves.
Right.
In a Wi-Fi system, which is wireless, you have a router, which is like a small little tower, which is hanging around somewhere in the room. It looks like a little tower, hangs from the like a little thing, like an extraterrestrial thing hanging from the wall. And this thing, when you put it on, is always transmitting microwave signals at a lower intensity, 24/7. Okay, cell phone, I put it off, no signal from in my ear, but that thing is on all the time. The difference is the intensity and duration. Although the cell phone damage would be in theory more, we have less time exposure to the cell phone than to a wireless system. So basically when you're in a room with a wireless system, everyone is getting irradiated with the microwaves at the same time.
Right.
And the other thing that you have with the system is that the more people are connected to that router, the more intensity comes to you. So I say you're in a schoolroom with 20 kids, and one is connected to his lab system to the thing, the intensity, and then 15 more get connected, increases proportionally in the number of people connected to the router. So see what happens? The whole system becomes irradiated. Now, what we have not clear is that what intensity and what exposure will create disease. That is being researched.
Right.
But we know it does create biological damage into the human body.
And that being said, it does create more of a harm to the younger generation, doesn't it?
Since the younger generation, when we're talking about younger, we're talking about children that are still maturity. Now, let's get straight that no studies have been done evaluating the damage of microwaves and system as cell phone communications in children. And when you ask the researchers why, he says because it could be harmful to them. And then wait, it could be harmful to them, and we don't do the research, yet we expose them to this field. So we don't know what's going on with children, but in theory, if we do the animal studies, and the animal studies show that younger animals have more changes in their DNA and their functional aspects of their brain function when exposed to microwaves than older. Yes? So there is a relation of age, and we think it could be very exponential. Instead of being twice of the adult, it could be 25, 30, 40 times the damage of the adult exposure for the same time. We don't know. It's really, but we know that the brain tumor rate in adults increases by 40%, then we can specify that in children is going to be even more higher than that.
And it's been not proven maybe, but accepted in many countries. Some countries are illegal to have Wi-Fi in schools, or they're illegal to sell cell phones to minors, things of that nature. They don't want to expose their kids to.
In Rouen, if I pronounce it right, Rouen, France, a kid plays with a cell phone. The father gets a ticket, like a parking ticket. He gets a ticket. You have to pay for it. A multa in Spanish. So they believe that's harmful. France, Germany, no Wi-Fi systems allowed in schools, and even some universities. England, it's a fight going on there. Russia, none. And in Israel, there's a big fight going on with the court because the courts are saying this should be forbidden, and the industry is trying to push it through. But in Israel, they're trying to stop it in the school system. So the world is evolving into, let's prevent the exposure to our children.
Right.
Let's not wait till science says it's harmful.
Correct.
10 years later from now, my kid may have a brain tumor, and I cannot reverse the brain tumor. So let's just avoid it now, the present time.
Well, you would think that we've learned our lessons with cigarette smoking. You know, there was nothing wrong with cigarette smoking.
Have we? And people still smoking.
Years ago, and
is it forbidden?
No.
Have we really learned the lesson? No, we haven't.
No.
The free enterprise system allows you to kill yourself any way you want to.
Right.
So I don't think we learned.
Well, at least we're more aware of it.
At least we're aware that and we accept that as damage.
Right.
There's still millions of dollars being lawsuits going on at the present time, 50 years later.
So let's hope that this doesn't happen with what we're talking about, with the Wi-Fis, with the cell phones. And let's face it, we're not against Wi-Fis and cell phones.
Nope.
We all need them. I need them. You need them. It's an incredible invention. We all
It's good when you need it.
absolutely.
But if you don't use it in your laptop, and why do you have to be connected Wi-Fi to your computer system when you have the connection right there? Well, it's unnecessary.
Right.
Now, with the modern technology, you have Wi-Fi systems that can be put on and off at will. Why should you go to bed with your Wi-Fi system on, irradiating your neighbor and everybody else around you? It goes right to concrete walls.
Oh yeah,
It's a bad neighbor policy to keep your Wi-Fi system on while everybody else is sleeping.
There are no dividing walls between signals.
No, and it's not necessary to keep it on if you're not using it. Put it up, pop, pop, simple.
Now, again, these apparatus are wonderful. We all need them. We all love to have them. Me, for instance, running a business, I cannot do without it. I wouldn't know how to do without it. I'm sure you wouldn't either, with your patients and everything that you have to keep track of it. And that's why our technology is so important, because you need to protect yourself from these things. Turning it off is a good way to do it, but you're still affected by your neighbor's signals. You're still affected by the electrical radiation that we're all exposed to. The regular man-made EMFs that's all around us, from cell towers and satellites and things of that nature. With our technology, we're protecting your body and those around you, those that you love and those around you, from the effects of these radiations. And that's what we're all about. That's our mission in life. I'm really glad, Dr. Ivan, that you became a part of our company, that you are a exclusive dealer, I don't want to say dealer, but a distributor here in the island of Puerto Rico. You have been able to help a lot of people here already, and there are many more to come. Many more to come, because I know you're doing a great job. We're honored to have you.
We have, as physicians, we have a different role than you have. My role is to educate, and educate people to learn to make their own decisions in a safe manner. Mm-hmm. Now, you want to expose yourself to Wi-Fi system, use technology, you have a right to use it any way you want to. Yep. But you have to know the consequences that you could be so. And also, being a responsible father, you can decide to smoke and kill yourself with cancer, but you don't have to impose that to your kid. Right. So secondary smoking is not allowed, but then secondary Wi-Fi contamination not be allowed in children. It's the same thing. Absolutely. It's a responsibility. Yes. And if you don't know about that, and you say, oh, the science is not clear, don't wait till the science is clear to suffer the experience of a sickness in your family.
If there's any questions at all, protect yourself.
Protect yourself and use the products. And then I believe Safe Connect products has the rationale which I like. It's not a blocking mode. Right. It doesn't affect the function of the cell phone. It modulates the frequency into something that the frequencies of the company has that makes you feel good and healthy. It's a normalizing function. It's like homeopathy. Right. Like a homeopathic effect of homeopathy. Remember I told you about the Reiki of your shields? Right. Okay, the shields, when you put your shields in the electrical current carries your frequency through all the system in your home, and then it becomes like a beautiful shower of Reiki for beautiful creasing when you're sleeping, and you're getting free massage and free therapy in your home with your therapy. That, I like that. That's a house shield. It does the same thing. And the same thing happened with the cell phone and this. Yeah, everywhere we go.
You're not cool unless you have one of these.
Yes, you gotta be cool. Yeah, you gotta be gun.
Dr. Ivan, thank you so much. Yvette's not here. Yvette is Dr. Ivan's better half.
She's the boss.
She's the better half.
She's the boss.
She wasn't able to be here with us today, but we do thank you both for being here, for not only being here, but for having us here, for allowing us to talk with you, to share you with our audience. And thank you so much. And we're here to help you. We're here to do whatever we can to help as many people as we can in this island as well as in the rest of the world.
Okay, thank you very much. Nice
Thank
to
you
be
again.
with you.